tell us straight with him.
And welcome back to the LEC Misfits. Find happiness here in day 2 as they convincingly take down the Mad Lions. And Neon, thank you so much for joining me after this game. Congrats on taking them down, especially after what happened yesterday. So my first question would be, what is the mental process to just bounce back and not focus on the shenanigans that happened at the G2's Nexus yesterday and win so convincingly today?
Okay, so first of all, thanks for having me.
As always.
Yeah, bouncing back from the game yesterday was honestly kind of hard because, well, we lost the game in a very, let's say, the disappointing fashion. So, but like we kind of knew that the game on our end was not very good and we didn't really deserve to win that game anyway. So we were like, okay, we can bounce back from this. And I think we did do that pretty well.
I always tend to say that it's much easier to learn from the defeats than the victories because you see what you can change. But what was the main problem yesterday in the game against G2, especially throughout the end?
Okay, so first of all, we picked a very weak early game, and G2 actually played their early game very well. They kind of ran us around the map, and from that point on, they should have been able to actually end the game without like any mistakes, right? Because it should have been really easy for them with the lead that they got. But unfortunately for them, they threw somehow. I don't know how. And suddenly we were winning. But then we had this very unfortunate call at their Nexus. Or like, not rather a call, but like, like we were just too excited, I guess. And half of the people are like trying to like end the game, and half people are like screaming to fight, and it's like really chaotic and really sad what happened. So
mixed communications, let's say. But let's leave the sad stories behind us. You crushed Mad Lions today, and really convincingly, as I stated earlier. And you had a lot of responsibilities with your Jinx, especially. Can you talk me through your role this game, but more specifically within this Misfits lineup and Mersa on the bot lane?
Okay, so this game, my role, I guess, was AD carry.
Yeah.
And I just did my thing, right? Like we kind of won bot lane pretty hard, I would say, in the matchup. And I don't know, it was kind of like an easy game because we were just like winning everywhere, and yeah, we could like take it from there. And when it comes to this Misfits lineup, well, I am actually one of the oldest people on the lineup right now, which is kind of weird because I always considered myself like the rookie player or the young player. But that is no longer the case. I actually work with rookies now. I have 2 rookies under my belt, and it's a lot of fun because I can see myself in them. Like I can see them doing the same mistakes I did. I can like I just see myself in them, right? So yeah, I'm kind of the adult now on the team, and like playing on this team honestly is really fun because we have like so many different personalities. And yeah, like when it comes to my role on the team, I guess I'm like someone who makes sure that we're all like behaving properly and like keeping our emotions in check, because sometimes they do like get unleashed, like maybe as we could see yesterday in the G2 ending game.
The moderator, let's say, within this Misfits lineup. One last question for you that I have. You said that now you're one of the oldest players and the most experienced players within this lineup. Any words of wisdom that you've been able to share with these rookies, maybe? If you can give me some examples.
Any words of wisdom? Well, I guess to not take like losses too like seriously, or like to not try and most of all, I think it's very important to basically not care what anyone else thinks about you outside of your team. Like you only play with your teammates, and therefore like anyone else's opinion doesn't ultimately matter. So I'm just like making sure that my players don't get influenced by anyone else, right? Because it ultimately just doesn't matter. Because in the past I would be influenced a lot by like comments or such things, but I came through the realization that none of this actually matters, right? So I guess those are like my words of wisdom. Just play your game and be the best teammate you can be, and you'll do great, you know.
Fantastic, and I'm sure they're in good hands with you, Neon. Thank you for the interview. That's all for us on this side of the stage. I wish you the best of luck in week 4, and once again, congrats on taking down Mad Lions. And